All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Oakland Raiders. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And an alley to run. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got Miller. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. To the right side to Eric Ebron. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Funches has it complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Mahomes now to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Campbell making the catch. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout.
Yeah, buddy.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
And I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Alert! I'm coming!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball! Give me that ball, defense!
From the gun, it's Allen. Scrap for the football. He's going to come down with it.
That's what?
The end result, 21 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end.
Enough of that.
Selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 45 to Mike. All day, dog. Check 13. Check 13. 56, 56. Motion, pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Check, check, check.
From the 40 now on second down. Allen, there goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Check 4, check 4. Check 99. Alert, alert, alert. Gun. Hey, echo. Check 31, check 31. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. You go tight. You got tight.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On first down, Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 47. Check Monday. Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hey, tight. Get him, boy. Sponge. No. Recon, 132 fighter.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Go, go, go. Alert! Switch it. Come on, switch it.
He may try and run for this. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
61,
on 2nd down now. Dobbins.
He chased me down from the back, man.
At about the 35. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
26, attack! All day, baby. Check 52.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And the punt team on now as this one's set away. Returnable for Grant.
Oh, that's good.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none 2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Come on, man. I need that pick,
points
bro.
when you can get them. Not easily done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. Hey, Charlie. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Throwing again. Allen. And
Yes,
that
sir.
is incomplete. A lot of force
Next.
bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Mahomes now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Going up top for Miller. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. He completes this into the hands of Miller. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this.
God!
And he fires one that's intercepted.
What was that, man? Oh, my God, bro. Son.
There he goes, right side.
I never had a fucking inaccurate pass on that, bro.
For 6, touchdown.
Yo, that's insane, fam.
Did I just see
That
what
is
I thought I
insane.
saw? Did I just see what I thought?
Fucking
That had
wow,
to be.
bro.
Come on, say it for me. Say it for me.
Wow,
Who
bro.
picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have
Wow,
those great skills
bro.
back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the
Son.
dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's crazy.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That's disgusting, bro.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
That was hers.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not balls go through goalposts.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Can't double him now? That's weird.
Now Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Regroup, bro. Regroup. I picked 6, though.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Out. Check 43.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
I'm coming. You slam. Hey, Haywood.
Allen to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Mike 42. Get in the weight room. Alert, alert, alert. Mike 40. Hey, high 7.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen, and that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Eluding the pressure right. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Oh, my God, it bounced out!
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. Jefford denied 3 points at the very end. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game.
The man has 96 kick power and Kevin a 58-yarder.
EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
96, 95 kick power, whatever it is.
And no run
And
back
he
here. This will be a
58-yarder.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I hate to see it, man. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That looked okay. But in order to get the separation,
God, he's in the zone too, bro.
change
Come
things up
on,
a little
man.
bit. Change your tendencies to try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Bro. Make it stop, man. Damn.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Travis Kelce, 62 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Straight line speed, bro.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that these guys a step away
Come
from a
on,
shot
man.
in the
Like,
big game,
I'm confused.
their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
That's cute, man. Wowzers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Damn, bro. Harrison Smith, 87 speed, can run me down, bro. Watch the open field. Watch. Let me put on the way.
While no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
On first down, Dobbins, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I wish I could get that.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Excuse me.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes looking for Campbell downfield.
He came down a little too hard, buddy.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, 43 yards.
Be better than that.
As his guys are back within a single score. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of two ways, either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Right back in this one, boys.
Elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Brought down by the Colts. Ben Banagoo, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. To try again after the sack. Allen, his favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. Check 3, check 3.
To throw, it's Allen.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for Oakland. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. That's pulled in at the 32.
Oh, come on now, man.
Well on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
See if I can hit him with one real quick, bro.
Yellow. All day, every day, any day.
first down. Mahomes. Ebron with it over the middle. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Mahomes now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Raiders' 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Even. 4 down. Tails up. 24's the mic. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mahomes going to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yellow. 480. 57. Come on. Touchdown with us. Hey, yellow. 57. Mike 57. Watch.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Shut that. Motion. Check. Yellow.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow. 480. Man, that's trash. I got motion.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Attack! 26 Mike. Watch the run. 26 Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's to his running back.
Oh, you better not fumble that shit,
and
boy.
he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
26 Mike. Man, I got you.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Watch the slant. 26 Mike.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That ball caught by Funchess. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now, 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Mike's 4-2. Mike. Go. Yo.
Allen now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Ooh, it's a flag too.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Watch the run. Middle. Mike's 42. Here we go, D.
Here's Grant.
Hello. Secure tackler, maybe.
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
319. 42. It's just me and you. Alert.
On second and 15 now. Allen. Yeah, he'll find Hall. They'll get 9.
I'll tell you, niggas only use big-ass plays that they know they can get open against all coverages.
When you run drag
That's
routes,
one of them.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
You know, that top shot.
Until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, wahoo! Hey, Mike's 42. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh, my
Left side,
goodness.
it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, my God, that's a pick.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Come on,
That's time there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Bang, bang.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, Delta. Mike's 4-2. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Yes, sir.
And that is
Yes, sir.
incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Ty Long now. He's been terrific so far. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Check, 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Slam, slam, slam. Hey, 57, 57. Hey, that QB's trash. That's
On 1st down.
Oh, my goodness.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Hey, check. Yellow, yellow. 57.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins.
Hey, JK.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 34.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Kill, 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 kill. Go, team, spill. Go. Kill, kill, kill. You got it. Smooth. Snap.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Stop playing with me, boy.
And finally, down he goes as they work it
bring that shit on the field, big fella.
Well, forget the run
Cover
on
for a
3rd
drop,
and 1.
so
They
faggot.
shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Oh, yeah.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
26 yards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Yeah, let's get set lunch. He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Here's Dixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game.
Mike, 15. 26, Mike. 22, fellas, let's go.
Couldn't snap it. It's all good.
And that'll set them back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage to
do something different to beat me here, man. Not going to let them throw corner routes. Not going to let them throw compression crossers. That's it. Doubles well off. In case he goes hurry up, we got
the Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Yeah,
but you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, he brings his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Hello, good buddy.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now this time, Allen will throw.
Oh, yeah!
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
You might can block Vanderbilt, but she ain't got that pass box finesse, big fella.
Absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gunn, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
I got to see that pick six, man. I got to see it again, bro. Because Mahomes missed the throw. I don't know if it was inside the red zone because he has red zone dead eye. But I think he might have missed the throw in the red zone. And then the rest of the team just didn't tackle. But it is what it is. You got the dub. GG's in the chat, boyo. You completed 91%? You completed 52%. Well, I mean, he didn't throw a pick, though, so, you know. He should have thrown a pick that one time. That one pass he threw to I believe it was to the right. No, left flat. Had a soft squat zone over there. Cover 2 zone. He threw a ball. It should have been picked off, but it is what it is, man. Team rush attempts. That is so uncharacteristic of me. Oh, McSorley with the dot at the end of the game, bro. Like on third down. That one, though. Man, that one was love. Not gonna lie. Gave up a sack to Montez Sweat. Yo, Kamoko Toure earning himself a contract, bruh. No bullshit, man. Kamoko Toure is trying to earn himself a contract, bro. 3 sacks in the AFC Championship game. Let's go. Double Bandigal most of the game. I think yeah. I mean, obviously he got in there one time, but for the most part, we let Kamoko Toure go off on Colton Miller. Colton Miller, I think, has less than 80 pass block finesse. And then Kamoko Toure has 90 plus. Oh, I think it's like 89. It's close to 90, somewhere around there. Finesse moves. So, you know, that's where ratings came into play right there. That's pretty dope. Because when I had Bandigal on the left side, sometimes I rotate these guys. I flip them. But when I had Bandigal on that side, Bandigal was not getting any pressure. Obviously, he was being doubled as well, but yeah, that's good defense, man. Good defensive adjustment. 20-17. That's what you want to see in the playoffs. A competitive game. Right, here is his field goal. Let's see what this sack was. Oh, live and die by this shit here, boy. Slot right there. Because his punches, I don't trust the speed, like 89, 88 speed. But I should have trusted that. Put that up to him. He had his guy beat. I was looking for the hitch right here, but he was using it on that side. So I immediately have to get my thumb over that damn button for that slot. Immediately. Yeah, he sent the house. Happens. Let's see. Braxton Miller, we get a 40-yarder here. He was playing this cover 3 out of nickel. Adam, yeah, pretty much just played off that safety being on the fucking numbers on the opposite side of the field here. This is the safety I'm talking about. This is your free safety. This is your deep middle defender. He's all the way over there. So of course a slot streak is gonna fucking work. You know what I mean? Like the outside receiver. The outside DB has to honor the outside receiver, and then pretty much 87 speed. Safety coming across the field. Oh, that's actually Apke. I thought it was Harrison Smith, but yeah, if that's not Apke, that's a touchdown. Apke's like 95 plus speed, so yeah, GG's. 3rd and 11 right here. Go with a little. So I'm anticipating like a match coverage here, especially considering he left his DBs on, his nickel DB is on the left covering nobody. Nobody's capped. I got 3 receivers, 2 DBs, and a linebacker on the right side of the field, and then I auto motion my halfback. So we got quads right. So he has to honor that little halfback route there. So we're going up to 14, and we're hitting him right at the sticks. Boom. Now, for whatever reason, this ball comes out like, bruh, like, what is that? You can see him throwing a 14. 14 reacts to this pass and everything. He just fucking, like, what? This shit's weird as hell, man. Of course, on the return, nobody can catch him, you know what I mean? Here's the, ball switch, animation, whatever. Yeah. That's his, basically, no, it's not his only score, but he did score again in the 3rd quarter here. But, yeah, that play, that one hurt, man. That one hurt. I ain't gonna lie, man. So it's not inside the red zone, so red zone, dead eye doesn't activate, I guess, but in any case, man, in any case, like, obviously this is a semi-bad read because I'm throwing it, I should be hitting him here. This is when the ball should be coming out. Because of the leverage of the inside linebacker here, this is when this ball should be coming out. Boom, right here. But I throw it a little late, and it comes out to the right. Like, look at where this receiver is running, and then look at where this ball is thrown. Like, what? This is a 99 overall quarterback, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. Of course, the rest of the team is, dumbass tired at this point. Back on the field again. Wound up getting sacked. Montez Sweat beating Teron Armstead. Good old QB contains, man. Good old QB contains. He just rush and then, oh yeah, here you go, buddy, go get my quarterback. Like, Madden, stop that shit, please. Let's see here. 2nd and 20. One out here to Dobbins. Not covering the flats at all. Cover 4 lock palms again? I don't know. Can't tell. But, yeah, 3rd and 10, we want to get inside. This is right before the end of the half. Fade back in the pocket here. We got Mr. Sweat doubled. Doing our thing, but, like, bro, this, my interior, my right guard and my center, just watch them get pushed back. Like, both of them just push back. Push back, push back. And there's no way for me to go with this ball. No way for me to go. Ideally, I would have been able to hit this guy. Basically a shallow cross concept. Got a drag and a dig. Obviously, I need to hit that dig. I'm reading it late. I'm actually reading where his user is. I just completely just take that play, that throw out of the equation here because his user's right over the middle where I want to throw the ball at. So I'm looking away. I actually look over to the right here, but my wheel route is going to get covered and or tipped and or picked by that DB that is being carried up by the post, but, and his user's there. It's just a bad read. So I come back to the left side of the field. By the time I get here, I got 2 receivers in the same, basically in the same spot, and DB's in front of them, so I can't throw that shit at all. Ideally, I would have went up top to the post here versus cover 2 coverage, but there's a middle linebacker in a deep blue, and you know what that means. That means they can cover pretty much anybody. But I should have chucked it up because it says post flag elite, and that's a linebacker versus a DB. So should have chucked it. Should have chucked it up. Let's see. I tried multiple things against his compression offense. This time we actually send 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we send 6. Takes the drag underneath. I mean, he's not going to have time to hit the deep crossers, so he has to take the drag. This is bad user by me because I should have actually covered the drag. If I'm going to send 6, cover the drag. But that's a lesson learned, obviously. Josh Allen sacked. We sending 7. He's blocking 6. No, we're sending 7. He's blocking 5, bro. We got 2 guys free. That's funny. 3rd and 17. He's going for Ruggs here. Again, I gassed him up just like he gassed me up. Snap the ball, throw. Obviously, when you're sliding your protections and everything like that versus this front, somebody's coming free. I have 7 people on the line of scrimmage. He has 5 linemen and a halfback. So, you know, somebody's free. Force the early throw. 42 is actually coming. Getting that good pressure on the QB. I'll take that. This is right before the half here. I thought that we got down in time enough to get, you know, or try to just extend it for that maybe. Got me an extra yard. I would have had 3. But I missed the damn field goal, bro. 58-yarder, Chase McLaughlin. It's tough. Now this one, I think, was this the corner out? I think he threw the corner first. Yeah, he throws the corner. This is versus versus Jabril Peppers. I don't know if Kelsey has post flag elite or whatever, but this is Peppers in the zone with shutdown. Universal coverage and shutdown. He throws a corner out versus that DB and gets the completion. That's tough. Tight window throw, I get it, cool. Big body receiver, cool. But you know, if your guy's in the zone and nothing happens, like that's kind of crazy. And right here, this is a simple streak. Guess I had the wrong guy manned up on the tight end here. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I see why he's manned up on him, but yeah, essentially, you know, it's a speed, you know, foot race here. We go for the swat like an idiot. We should have just went to play the receiver, because at this point he's already beat. You're not going to get the swat animation unless you got some type of abilities. So yeah, we should have went for the play the receiver there. It's my fault again. Lesson learned. If you're burnt, don't go for the swat. Just go for the tackle afterwards, man. Let's see. We get this nice kick return, right? This kick return was actually pretty dope. Look, it lines up right, you know, like bam. We filled the kick. He actually kicked it to the side that I'm actually blocking to, which is dope. Go inside, then back outside a little bit. See his user click on. Once we see that, we cut. Got off his cheeks, man. Now, ideally, if you see, I don't know who this is down here. 29. That's a cornerback. I don't know why a corner shouldn't be on goddamn return, but in any case, 29 just lollygagging right here. If he actually played, if he actually went and like finished the play, this is a touchdown. Because 29 right here, all he has to do is touch this guy, and this is a touchdown. Nobody else can catch me. The 91 speed back, right? 91 speed back. Now maybe somebody else would have caught him, but I'm just saying. 29 right there. All you had to do was goddamn finish the play. And this is a touchdown in the playoffs. Tough. That's tough, man. Looks like we get a touchdown here. Paris Campbell. I think this is a nickel 3-3-5 wide 9. So he brings his safety. He's using the safety. I can't remember if I quick snap this or not, but he's using the safety. He's all the way down here. I got a post called. He damn near gets back to this shit. Crazy. Crazy indeed. Now, obviously, I have 2 routes over here, but we saw the middle of the field was vacated, so we waited on this post. He's sending 5. I'm blocking 5. Everybody's got a man, hat on a hat. I can throw this corner out, absolutely, positively can throw this corner out. But like I said, again, he's using the free safety. He's using a deep blue in the middle of the field. And we just put it up. Our fastest receiver running a big fat ass post, open by 3 yards. That's wide open in the NFL. That's a throw you cannot miss in the NFL. First 10. Mr. Josh Allen. One time, Vanderbilt beats Colton Miller around the edge. I don't know if he had any help from me now. This looks like this is yeah, it's just 3-4 even here. It's me in the slot user and waiting for him to throw that damn RPO, but he doesn't. And we get to, it's just exactly what it is. It's just a one-on-one. 74 is one-on-one with Bandigoot. Nobody else in the backfield to block. Bang, bang. Easy money. Easy money, boy. 3rd and 20. Let's see what we got here. Bandigoot should be on the left again. Got him to double him. Won't go to Ray one-on-one with a halfback here. Interesting indeed. For whatever reason, he takes forever to get off this damn block for this halfback. Holding him, ref. He's holding him. Yeah, of course, you know, he wants to go to this compressed set. I mean, you can try to throw that. You can try to throw that to number 11 here. Just not there. Only thing that's open on this is the drag. That's it. That's it. But the pressure's there. Like if this is my Ravens pass rush, oh my goodness. This is my Ravens pass rush. This play is nowhere near taking this long to be sacked. For one, like you can double one of my guys, yeah, absolutely, positively, good, double them. But one of them has the pass rush elite, so he'll beat the double team. The other one, you know, if the outside guy is the 89 speed guy, similar to Teray, but a little bit better. Yeah. Basically just figured out the gun tight slot defense. Because you can't, if the only thing that's open is the drag, I'm okay with that. Big post is taken. Crosser by 11 is taken. It's actually bracketed. All you can really throw is this drag or get sacked. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. See right here, Ebron for 16. Runs on the right side of the screen here. Sent the house. Got a guy in a spy. Sent the crib. Nobody's there over the middle. Easy money. This is what you do when people want to stack the line and blitz everybody at you. Hit your tight end and your running back 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run by the quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you do against people that want to blitz you heavy. Sometimes you get chunk plays, but for the most part, you got to take exactly what they're giving you, and this everything underneath. Bunches for 8-yard touchdown. Damn, we had no replay for this one. This was a slant. This was a slant. Gets down, blitzes all game, but then you get down to the red zone. He wants to go with a little cover 2 invert from, I think it was 46 Bear or whatever, maybe 3-4 Bear. Not 100% sure, but yeah. And here, single high safety look on defense. It's like man coverage again. A little drag. Yeah, I don't know where else he's going. Kelsey stays in the block. That's interesting. Interesting play, bro. This is just funny. So my user right here, once I see it's play action, I loop around and get straight to the quarterback. Because sometimes if you got a faster guy here, not slow as I'll say Hightower, you can get, you know, resisted pressure for some errant throws or whatever. But yeah, this drag is butt naked coming across the field. Damn, 39 just he was nowhere near the receiver, bro. 2nd and 15 here. Not sure why he got the 15. But here we go. Gun tight. Offset. Again, we're doing a good job using what we know can beat us over the top in this formation. For whatever reason, he's not looking to the right of the field. I mean, because of the pressure, most likely. But yeah, the right side of the field. If he's able to sit in that pocket, he can absolutely bomb me right here. But in any case, he throws a drag. We got a guy in position for the drag. Cool story. Easy peasy lemon squeezy right there, boys. Let's see here. Ruggs. Ruggs is a little auto motion, not auto motion, but a, you know, baby motion here. Slant right across the middle of the field. Actually, I'm user in the middle, and this is cover 4 palms. User in the middle guy here, the middle third, middle hook. We cut under a route that we know is about to basically be butt naked. Because of the you know, pattern matching defense, and it pretty much just leaves the slant open, which is unfortunate because that's really the only read on this play here. That's really all he has, because he's not throwing either one of those streaks. Those are just clear outs, and looks like the halfback that's out here is also just in a little, like, just sit there, hold down a zone. Good play design. I like that, but Yeah, I would also like to see 42 just recognize that he's playing. I would like him to play in limbo here, kind of. A little bit deeper, because you can always rally down and get a tackle on a halfback. But giving up that slant on a third down, that's tough. Let's see, 3rd and 11, pass dropped. Incomplete pass right here. Hold him to negative yards here, 3rd and 11. Corey Grant, I believe, is halfback here. Yeah, halfback. Can't remember what my call on defense is. Looks like this is match. We cover 6, cover 9. We get depth because it's you have to get to the 11. 11 yards to get the first. Everything is covered, is boxed. Force him to check it down to the halfback. Bang. That's what happens when you play the receiver. Coverage. Play the receiver. Get the ball out. Good shit right there, man. All right, J.K. Dobbins on a. Oh, this is obviously punt the ball here. 7 minutes left in the game. This is the drive, bruh. This is the drive right here, man. Get the ball with 7 minutes left. The game is tied. We had that one mistake where we threw a pick, which technically Madden did that shit. To be honest, like to be completely honest, that was an errant fucking throw by 99 overall quarterback. But this is the drive, man. See, his corners are off. 2 safeties back. If the flats are open, you have to take it. Put your guys in space. Get some yards. You got 14 there. Got an 11-yard scramble. Stop for no gain. And then we get our back right here. Sony Michel. Again, the flats are open. You have to take it. Let's let him up the field a little bit here. Because literally there's nobody there. Like his user is waiting over the middle. Not covering that flat. I'll take that, bro. So that's 14 yards. Well, his user wasn't covering the flat here. No, his user is actually not there. Oh, technically, meh. His user's there to make the tackle, just doesn't. Get loose on his ass. But yeah, his user's right here on this one, not in position to make the play. Right here, 2nd down, we get an 8-yard run. 3rd and 1, bro. This was the play of the game. Look at the defense. It's screaming, I'm sending everybody. And I audible with about 6 to 7 seconds left. And I motion my guy over here. And we get him basically in a situation where his entire defense is out of position. And the call on his defense is actually cover 4 drop show too. So I snapped the ball and I'm anticipating getting instant pressure. And I'm anticipating me throwing this flat right here. Because we got a vertical route from 11, we got 84 in a flat, and we got 27 in an angle route. That's basically held to cover on that side of the field, right? So once we see that the blitz ain't there, and I'm like, okay, cool. I can sit here and make a read. Bang. His user is down low. That's a free safety user that's playing at the line of scrimmage to cover an angle route. What does that mean? That post is wide open. Boom. This is unpressured throw. Trace McSorley, first throw of the game, first throw of the playoffs. His first action since week 16. Bang, bang. That's the play of the game right there, bro. That is absolutely, positively the play of the game. Post flag elite on Funchess. User out of position. Defense out of position. Bang. Love it. Love it. And I needed that. It's 3rd and 1. I needed that. We wound up taking a sack right here on 3rd and goal. Now this one's my fault. This was my fault for sure. So he's going to gas me up right here. He's sending the house. Doesn't look like it, but the house is coming. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, he's just moving his guys down. He's definitely playing some type of zone here. I need to make a read. What happens is his user gets right down the middle of the fucking joint, bro. Right down the middle. If his user does not come, and it's just, this 5-man pressure, he's going to try to use our route, I absolutely have him for a touchdown. I absolutely have 84 for a touchdown or 17 for a touchdown. But he does a good job here. Playoff football. Ask me up. Get the stop. I'm actually going up top to 17 right here. This is one-on-one. Once I see there's no safety back there, it's one-on-one. I'm putting up the Funchess. But, yeah, holds me to 3. Good deal. For whatever reason, bro. For whatever reason, man. He comes out here and he tries to run a Taysom Hill package, bro. He comes out here like, what? Like QB rap? QB power? That's gonna get you to the chip? Nah, fam. And what's crazy is it doesn't look like it. Like he came out and this is not Wildcat. This is not, any type of those special packages like shotgun Taysom Hill. This says gun doubles. But you look in the backfield and you see number 9 is there, not number 12. I'm like, okay, Taysom Hill's about to run the ball here. Cool, got it. He did it the first time. I think he ran hurry up, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But here we go. Again, this is my user. I'm using the backside. Wherever that wide receiver is coming from, I know the ball is not going there, so let's go ahead and crash down inside. QB power, QB wrap. Technically, it's blocked right. Our user, look at number 14 right here. 14 is going to let you down. You wrap around, and the 14 never blocks me. If I had a big hitter here, this is a click-off, hit-stick fumble. This is a click-off, hit-stick fumble if this is a big hitter linebacker. But yeah, you get him, for an 8-yard loss there. 3rd and 15 brings Josh Allen in back in the game. Gun tight. This is for all the marbles, right? So all the marbles right here. 3rd and 12. You know what's coming here. You know the drag. We know you can throw the drag. Cool. Throw that motherfucker, bro. Everything else is bagged. You can also throw that crosser to the right. Cool. I got a safety over there. If you catch it, it's a tackle. If I'm in position, you throw it wrong, it's a swat or a pick. So, yeah. There you go, buddy. You can have the drag on 3rd and 12 in the playoff game. Or you can possibly throw that crosser. Or you can have your star left tackle, Colton Miller, who's a great run blocker. Great against power rushers. Struggles against speed rushers. There it is. 57 around the edge. No QB contained fuckery here. This is just rating on rating. Good on good. Sack. Love it. Love it. 4th and 27, passing complete. Going Ruggs right up the seam here. This is cover 4. Technically, he's got his guy. It's one-on-one with my free safety, or strong safety here. For the SWAT. SWAT team. As if you're going to get the catch. I mean, we're going to overtime because I'm not letting you throw another one. But if we get the SWAT there, 1st and goal. Turns the ball over, look where we are, but we're not going to disrespect this young man. He played a great game, had a good season. We'll go ahead and take a knee. Trace McSorley, kneel us out, bro. We out of here, man.